Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited to have you here today for this segment of the M&P Virtual Summit 2020 Train of Positivity. It is our honor and privilege to introduce to you a very important guest with some amazing talents. Phil, who are we talking to today?
My friends, this is Lance George, or AKA the official DJ LG. And we have been blessed to know this gentleman for quite a few years now. This guy's a hard worker, a grinder. We have collaborated with him in a few different ways, from his work with graphic design, which is actually the graphic design for our Train of Positivity Summit intro. We've used some of his music mixes. And then, of course, we ran into him while he was DJing at some of the events we've been lucky enough to speak at. So, Lance, first of all, for those of the people in the world who don't quite know you, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, and then, of course, the quite a few different companies and services that you offer?
Yeah, so I'm Lance George. I have two first names, I know. I'm 23 years old, out of Chicago. So majority of my stuff I do is DJing and graphic designing. Some of the things I own are One Idea Entertainment, which is a DJ entertainment company. Tetradic Perspective, which is our brand new graphic designing company. And then I own Level Up Collective with some DJs that is basically focused on the nightclub scene in downtown Chicago and also across the United States. And then my DJ name itself is actually branded as a company.
When it comes to the entertainment industry, we could already tell your energy, your charisma. How have you grown to be so big in such a short amount of time after finishing off your high school career?
I think the important thing that I did was networking, branching out. You can't be shy when you run a business. You always have to be up on your feet. You have to keep going. You have to constantly meet new people. You know, what's the worst people could say is no to you, which just makes you want to keep going. A lot of this was just blessed to meet a lot of great people like you guys, who gave me, fortunately, some amazing clients, an amazing exposure. It's all about just networking and growing out of your bubble.
Yeah, I think that's great advice. And Lance, the thing that I think we like to pay compliment to you is we're always willing to recommend you, because we know that you are big on following through. You're a good networker, you're a great communicator, and that you take pride in your product. So I think that's true, though. You're always willing and energized to jump into something new, if it's, to better an event or whatever. And I think that's a natural thing for you. And again, why you've been so successful and why we keep bugging you to interact with you and collaborate with you, man. But looking at your different businesses, what are some of the things you feel keep your businesses standing out compared to others? Are there any practices you do or things you offer that kind of make you different than others?
So when a client always comes to me, the first thing they ask is how much we are. So I stop them right there. I'm like, well, it's not how much we are. It's what you're looking for. It's what do you want? We have our set packages, of course, which you could pick from. But we also like to tailor towards each client individually, whether it's DJing, whether it's graphic designing, whether it's just giving them entertainment. Some of the things we ask are, how many people do you guys have at your event? How long is your time frame at your event? Where is your event? Which is important to us because certain venues want certain things from us, certain insurances. We can't have certain equipment in certain places. So there's a lot of small details that go into our work that most clients don't realize. And the cool thing is that if we don't have it for you, we will provide it for you, and we will make a way for the client to have that and make their day and occasion special.
Knowing that we're living in very unique times now with social distancing, how is your company still providing that same sort of energy, that same sort of entertainment to potential customers during a time where maybe you can't always be there physically or in person?
When it first started, we all freaked out. Oh no, our events are either going to be canceled or these clients want their money back. So what we did was we sat down, we looked at a bunch of my friends who own other dance companies, and we were all like, let's start doing virtual events. And we opened it up to clients. A lot of clients were like, oh, cool, we'll do virtual events, we'll try it. It was fortunate that it kept us going till that point to at least do events for what we can. Things like that helped us keep moving forward. It was just basically keeping our clients happy.
I think that's a good point, man. And I know when Matt and I run into you, you know, you always have something cool or new to show us, and we can see the pride and what you do. I remember the one time you pulled your phone out and you said, check this out. You did a high school dance and you had a live drummer and I think a violinist playing along with the songs. And you seem to take what a normal expected business would do, and then you kind of want to hop and skip and jump one above that to just make it that much more of an experience. And I think you highlighted that well. It goes right towards your clients. It's all about making your clients happy in that. And even through these strange times, I think you're doing just that, but you're still trying to make everybody happy and to get through this together. So I think that's a great approach. But Lance, you brought up a lot of good things. We can't thank you enough for your time and being able to share a little bit of your experiences and wisdom. Everything you do, we're loving. We love the positive energy and always trying to put the client customer first. With that being said, do you think you could provide us a little bit of something, a little video, a little music mix or that we can kind of end this Q&A out in a big bang? You think you can get us that?
Yeah, why not?
That being said, Lance George, thanks so much. To all the listeners, go ahead and check out Lance George. It's official DJ LG all over social media, and enjoy this mix to end this summit chat. Thanks so much for joining us for the Train of Positivity Virtual Summit. We hope you choose to have a great day. Please be sure to check out other positive influencers throughout the summit. And if you enjoyed this specific talk, feel free to like and subscribe and share with other positive humans through your favorite social media outlets using the hashtag #TrainOfPositivity.